of the day as it is. Remember that on the day of Biafra referendum declaration on Finland, that Ngozi Orabueze, the CSO, that's the COS, the chief of staff of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the day she was making her speech, I said something. I made some observation. I dropped the video. If you're a fan of this channel, you will know that I was dropping that video that season back to back to keep you guys updated on what is happening. Now, I made some observation that day. Yes, even though some people countered that observation, some people did not say anything, but there is an update now. There is an update I'm going to drop now. Please, get it. Aqua Keme Gini, again. No, yawa. There's update I'm going to drop now, and it will surprise you because some people have started leaking in the house of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ekpa is not around, and a lot of things are happening which some people don't know. Let's go down. I was saying before, hope Ekpa's disappearance is not a game. You know, that they want to remove the man out of the way. You know, ego silike. Money can do anything. Money, influence, and power. These are three things: money, influence, and power that can make a man to do something else. You don't get it. You see money, you see influence, you see power. These three things are very, very delicate. They are very, very somehow dangerous. They are also very somehow very important. But you don't have to go after these things the wrong way. You have to have patience. You don't have to kill your master to become the Oga. Because while making the plot, there are some other boys that saw you. There are other boys that saw you when you were making your plans. So one day, it will be your turn. But meanwhile, let me drop that video for you so that you can be the judge by yourself. And my Biafra.
Chineke mere ụmụ Biafra ebere. No wonder, anyị nọ na meeting. Immediately after, emechara announce na Finland and our PM were small issues. Anyị nọ na Zoom meeting. COS Ngozi Orabueze was in the meeting. Onokate kick ya out. Mgbe ọ pụrụ m chekwa m network wepụrụ the woman. Ime otu ị gawe nọ na Zoom network ewepụghị you now rejoin. But after so many minutes, 30 minutes, get it to one, and the woman are rejoining. Then a lady na maka na putagwa na Ngozi Orabueze na ekikiri ya out. And near on a waiting room, nature since ka bring ya in. Immediately that Amaka kuru that in the way this Rafa Jere and Aparawa, the media minister, shouted, there is nobody in the waiting room. There is no. What can be a two women? Are you sure all is well? Why have Jesus in such a manner? Which I know, no, our PM can network kick it out. I got a watch their back immediately. What is going on? Okay, Aga Finland convention. Many people might hear me there. The way Rafa Jere Jine abana tiaka nuzo ne tiaka na table na chikwa tuno for what? Okay, after that now una agbara Rafa Jere finance minister akpara was sorry una agbara put online be disgrace the whole Biafra rana wadunu. It be disgrace ahụ I need tagoro since for what? For what? In my country, in my own country, be in Europe here, I name a fundraiser. I took go 1,000, 2,000 euros, 3,000. I took I got quick online. And when you would take cash na fundraising, I got online. Oh, and up till now, we be Queen Gwara stop funding.
All right, wonderful people. Welcome back. That video, the video you just watched now, did you observe? Did you listen to that woman? I know that as one for Memala Aswas, I don't know if you're getting it. So I hope you listened to the video. You have made your observations. Please, I want us to be communicating this time. If you want to say anything, if you go down to that comment section and drop your comment, I will make sure that I respond to you. So tell me your observation on the comment section. Go down because in my hand is like I don't know town hall meeting. Maka one thing that have affected us so much as a people is that at a time Ndi Igbo lost their origin. We forgot that we have been political in nature before the white man came. Those days, in the olden days, before all these corruptions and the desire for becoming bigger than your brother without working hard. Before now, Ndi Igbo we are known for hard work. It's not hacking your brother to death to take over from him. No. Riches of Ndi Igbo, the great people, they were measured in things like your yam ban, your yam. How many yams? How many wives do you have? How many children? Livestock, like cow, goat, all these things were origins of Ndi Igbo. These are the kind of life Ndi Igbo lived. It's just that transition. Say, our people now want to live like in the other, forgetting who we are. We were already civilized. In Africa, we have the best food. Ndi Igbo made the best food there in Africa. Guy everywhere in Africa, everybody wants to eat in Igbo kitchen. I'm being honest with you. Overall, Ndi Igbo has been there doing great things, playing good politics. Ọ ga-abụ mgbe abụ na before ọ bụrụ ikpe ka ị chọọ ikpe mmadụ. Ị ma nlapụ ọgbụ ya ma ọ lapụ ụmụnna je kpebie n'obodo. No. Ị ga-ejegodo n'ụmụnne ya godo. Look at what your son do. You go to the person's kindred to look at what is going on. Maybe after he must have liaised with the father or something and it's not working out. Believe me. But now, all that has to go. But concerning this SIEMON Ekpa, there's this boy that have said something that looks like the truth. Me, I will not conclude. I'm reacting. Watch the video. After you watch the video, tell me what you observe from what this guy is saying. Because there is this saying that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. Let me drop that video for you. Confirm it by yourself. I'll still come back.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, this Finland convention that took place, was a very good move and a very successful one. We bless God and we are glad it happened, But a lot of people have been asking questions, like one question somebody was asking me. He said, how about Ekpa? How about they arrested him, that he's in prison, that is that, I've told you that Ekpa is not in prison. Ekpa is not in the custody. Ekpa is just in the hideout. Yes. Now let me shock you. You said that Finland is against Ekpa and his activities, that Ekpa is arrested, that Finland is working with the government of Nigeria to shut down biafra movement and all that. But there's a question I want to ask you. Maybe if you have sense this morning, you will have to reason with me, and then you will come to this agreement that everything that is playing out is just a game. Yeah, when the die is cast, everything will become open, everything will become clear to everyone. Yes, very soon, everything will become very clear to everyone. Now, I want to ask you a question. Who rented the hall where the Biafran people used to make their declaration? Is that hall in Biafra land? Is that hall in Britain or US? That hall they used is in Finland. That hall they use is in Finland, and is their federal asset, is their government building that they used. So who rented it out? Finland authorities rented that place out. That's one thing you need to know. Finland authority allowed them to use that place to make that declaration, to come into that place, to use that facility. That facility belongs to Finland. It does not take Finland anything to say, we are not going to give you any place. It does not take Finland anything to say, this thing you want to do is not allowed in our country. You need to know that too. Finland had all the power to bound that program, to make that program not to exist. So for that program to exist in Finland, do you know the level of, a public awareness that were created by that program? Do you know the effect of that program? Do you know the effect of that program all over the world? Do you know what it means to declare a nation? Biafra is not only a nation that is declared outside the country where they are fighting for their freedom. There are so many countries, including Germany. They declared their freedom in another country, including Venezuela. Many countries in this world declared their freedom and their country in another country. So if Finland choose not to support Biafra, they could have called them peacefully, quietly, and tell them, this thing you want to do, we do not support it and we don't want it to happen. If they are against Ekpa, knowing fully well that those people that came under the custody of Ekpa, came under the influence of Ekpa, for them to have come there, somebody must have brought them. So they came in the name of Ekpa. And you said they are holding Ekpa. And Ekpa's program is going on peacefully. And they gave their authorities, their police, to come and guide to see that everything goes smoothly. If Nigeria had upper hand, Nigeria would not arrest Ekpa. What Nigeria would have done is to stop that program. If Nigeria, I repeat, has upper hand over what happened, it is not to arrest Ekpa. It would have been to stop that program from happening. Because even Ekpa they held may not have even been as tough as the woman who handled that program. The program was a successful one. Biafra had been declared. The earlier you know it, the peace of mind you will have on time. Okay? Let me tell you people, we are moving. 2025 is going to be a shocking year. It's going to be a year with so many shock. Yes, I tell you that. Let's watch. We move. Biafra, be strong. If you're a Biafran, be strong. Do not panic. God is on our side. And the earlier Nigerians get to know that the
B or ESN. IPOB members are not violent, nor are they terrorists. In the same way, ESN operatives have never indulged in any form of criminality, nor are involved in any destructive activities that can cause the land of Biafra and Ndibo any harm. Instead, IPOB and ESN members have been at the forefront of providing security against the marauding Fulani terrorists against Ndibo. One must wonder why the Nigerian government and her murderous military are against IPOB and ESN, who are deterring the Fulani's terrorist onslaught against the Igbos. According to IPOB, the recent claim of killing 4 IPOB and ESN operatives at a forest in Isochi is another lie because there was no record of confrontation between ESN and the Nigerian army. More so, ESN does not have camp in the said location. If the claim of killing 4 Igbo men and women by the Nigerian army is true, the Nigerian army has just killed innocent people. Those murdered are innocent Igbo people. That is to confirm the furthering of the silent genocide being committed by the Nigerian army against Igbo. The statement said, IPOB further called on the Nigerian army to cease and desist from blackmailing IPOB and ESN when they kill innocent Biafran citizens. We are not criminals, nor terrorists, to be killed like animals, the separatist group said. All right, welcome back. This is coming from Mazi Ekpa, who is also the spokesperson to the indigenous people of Biafra. Meanwhile, there has been a little speculation about the issue of Ekpa. Some people say that Ekpa is not a person. That name just represents an office. That is what I heard. That name represents an office. Whereas on the ban, but meanwhile, a lot of things have been happening. Sometimes, man, I joke because I'm this kind of person that is very observant. Like the video I posted yesterday that happened in Ebonyi State. You know, I was able to fish out some things, some hidden lies in that video, and lots of people confirmed my observation. You know, that what I observed is true because looking at things, looking at the way those guys were holding their gun and their slogans and the rest of them, you know, and I was wondering, these people, are they really the Biafran army? Number one is that these people claim that they chased out the anti-court crew because on the body of that vehicle was written anti-court squad. Now, so these people ran away, left their key in the vehicle and all that. And looking at the distance that these people drove to get to the main third road, I wondered how, you know, they were able to trek from that distance to that particular location, and also how they were able to pursue these people without even seeing these people running or something like that, because they did not come there with a car. At least because they were trekking, I don't think these people should have noticed them. And those people were in a good.
For that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, SIEMON Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazen Mikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that SIEMON Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said SIEMON Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like SIEMON Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world sorry, in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other, nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So SIEMON Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government, be worried about this. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill SIEMON Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. That means dominance. That means the outside man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angobula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. We know it. I know it too. An African man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle, and now gradually it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027 Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now what? So now if the average left person is not will not given the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 12.7. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you that 20.7 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.